Hey guys! So welcome back to Wolf Quest. We are going to be following Megra and her mate Balder. I know it's been a hot minute since we've done one of these videos, so I decided to do one. Now I do realize that we last left these two off heading for Sloot Creek, but since the last time we played, there's been some massive updates to the game, such as I can now play in Amethyst Mountain, Sloot Creek, and in the Lost River map and raise pups. You can do the entire story arc in one particular map. So I decided, since we always do our wolves in Sloot Creek, which is where Sahara is right now, I figured, why have competing packs? We'll put the Olympian pack over here in Amethyst Mountain. We'll just keep Megra here. By the way, if that wasn't the pack name that I said in the last video, or the last few videos, that's the name I've got right now, so we're just gonna work with that. Also, later on in this video, when I do make the pack name, I do have a typo. I forget the P in Olympian, so, and I go to try and fix it because I notice it, and game says no, you cannot fix it. So for this round through, it's gonna be kind of iffy. So we're just gonna go ahead, establish territory. I do have this all set on the eastern dens. It's a little bit smaller area. I figured since we're a small pack, we're just starting, we're gonna do that. The smaller area would work for us. I do pause occasionally just to fix stuff off screen, make sure everything's working. I will also occasionally pause just to check my phone, because at the time my boyfriend is messaging me, so. You will see the map come up a lot. It's to make sure I know where I'm going. It's not like I don't know the map, but I want to make sure I'm very particular with how my territory hexes get made. I kind of like having the set post a little more towards the middle. So for that, I just, I'll have the map come up quite a bit. You guys will also have to excuse me if I cough or cover my mouth occasionally, because I do have a bit of a sore throat, and I'm starting to get sick, and I don't want to be sick because that screws with work and this, so. But there have been a lot of changes. You will also notice that the pack colors are different colors. You can now set them to custom, colorblind, or just traditional. I have mine custom, because of course I do. So my packs will show up blue. Rival packs will be the red, purple, green, black, and I think I kept one yellow. I think I kept one of them yellow. But that's what the rival packs will show up as. So, I will kind of skip ahead in a few minutes. I just wanted to chit-chat and catch up with you guys a little. Just because this territory thing takes a long time. And I don't want to bog the whole video down. So you might see it skip ahead a little bit. So with the new map and everything, they have done a few other updates. We now have pronghorn antelope in the game. They are extremely fast. I went on one of my speed build wolves, the ones that go zoom. Yeah, pronghorn, I still couldn't catch a pronghorn adult with those. So they are incredibly fast. Let's see, the coyote model did get an update. It looks a little more realistic, which I like. They also, you will see later on in the video when it comes to the pups, that they gave the pups a little bit of a wobble, stumble animation when they first come out of the den. And they're so freaking cute. They stumble around. They're a little clumsy because they don't quite know how to use those legs yet, which I love. So yeah, this game got a little bit more realistic with that. Also, if you howl, your pack will join in basically as soon as they hear you, instead of waiting for you to finish your howl. So this way you get a whole pack rally. You know, it sounds a little bit more how wolf packs actually function when it comes to howls. Let's see, was there anything else? In terms of game updates, I don't think there was anything else. That should be all the major things. But in terms of me, I do have great news. I will be uploading more frequently, as it's not gonna take so long to edit, because I recently hired one of my friends. You guys all know her. It's Kari. She's gonna be doing editing for me from now on. She's gonna be my editor. So I'll record everything, send it over to her, and she'll send me the final product. This one I did myself, just kind of wanted to make this a little more personal, touch base with you guys. I will be making definite changes to the way I do the videos. Also, the look for my Twitch and my YouTube will change. Nothing drastic, just, you know, a little more professional instead of this half-ass stuff that I've got. So, lots of howling will be going on, by the way, so I do apologize if that does get annoying. I will actually turn the game volume down just while I'm talking. That way the howling doesn't get so tedious. And the only reason I howl so much is because it's actually the fastest way to get my territory up to the percentage I like. I like things, when I start my territory out, I like it being around like 90, like between 90 and 100%. That way it's a very strong hex, so if anybody decides to come in and start trying to muscle in on what I'm claiming, I'll notice it right away, instead of, you know, having stuff down at like 70 or 60, and then it's like, well, was that what I had it at? Or is somebody messing with it, you know? So, when I open the map up, you guys will see kind of the area I have available to me. Literally, I'm just going to take the whole center section. First thing I do is first thing that me and Baldur are going to be doing is we're going to be going around and we're going to just get the border done. I like getting my borders done early. That way I can focus on the interior and I don't got to worry about somebody muscling in on the area I want to claim. It kind of limits how much wolf on wolf fighting I do have. This way me and my mate are not getting completely messed up. We're not getting injuries. That's something that popped up. I knew I forgot something. So, one of the other updates that they did add in was you actually take injuries. You can get major and minor injuries. Both take, you know, specific days to heal depending on how bad they are. So you can get them to your legs, your torso, and your head. I've had bruised and fractured legs, bruised and fractured jaws, and kind of bruised and fractured ribs. So you, they just tell you have a minor injury to like this area or a major injury to this area. Honestly, the way I look at it is if it's a major injury, you got a cracked bone or something, you know, like broken leg. from messing with the wrong elk, you know? So, yeah. They added in the bodies. They added in that body injury system, and I love that they did that because, I mean, it's not easy being this wolf. I mean, beforehand, you would just have to worry about that health bar on the top. But now you not only have to worry about the health, but you also have to make sure you don't get yourself so messed up that you can't hunt even if you are full health. Because I've had times where I'm on, you know, my wolves that are on accurate mode, and I've got, you know, a bruised jaw, which will impair my eating and like my eating speed and how much damage I do when I attack something. And then I've also had times where, you know, I've got a broken leg and I've got a bruised rib. So my stam and my speed are heavily impacted. So, and it's like really hard for me to catch stuff. I mean, it gets really difficult to even catch a rabbit. And you guys know how easy those things are on this game, so you gotta be careful. I am playing, Megara is on challenging because I figured, you know, for story's sake, I don't want to make it too difficult, but I don't want to make it easy as pie either. So yeah, when I opened up the map last, you kind of saw my mouse glossing over the area that we wanted to take over, and that's basically where I'm gonna be at. I am going to be trying to find a den that's as center as I can get it, because you don't want to have a fresh litter of weak puppies right next to your neighbors who are hostile. You don't want to do that. But, sorry guys. Like I said, my throat's all sorts of angry right now. But yeah, game. I was talking game. See, my train of thought is going all over the place, and I'm just sitting here. So yeah, I try to stick towards the center of the territory. Now, you will not see me going for any achievements in during these playthroughs. I tend to do all my achievement hunting on my personal wolves instead of trying to bog down videos doing all of that on here. If I so happen to get an achievement doing a video, okay, cool. Bonus points. But I am not going to go out of my way for it. For the scavenger hunt stuff, I literally only have one left, I think, and that's on the classic Lost River map. If you guys want, I can go show you guys that. If for those of you who haven't seen it, or for those who know what the map is, you know, and just want a little nostalgia trip, we can go do that. I'll do that on one of my other wolves that you guys don't really see. I mean, I might do that on Nova just because... I wonder, can you do a life? No, I don't think you can do the arc on the classic map because it's too small. Yeah, they didn't make that map bigger. They just left it the same size it was, so it like feels really tiny after playing on these huge maps. But I know what the achievement is, and it's a hidden achievement, but it's got a little moose icon in it. I'm like, okay, there's only one thing that could be, and that would be go visit Floppy. Now, originally I thought that was in the new Lost River map, but I went and visited Floppy and got nothing. So I'm like, okay, so it's gotta be classic Floppy. Gotcha. See? Yeah. I do apologize, guys. I try to keep that off mic. But in case any of you are wondering where the hell I've been lately, working. That's usually my excuse for not getting any of this done. It's because I work a full-time job, I am exhausted, I'm trying to keep up with bills, trying to keep the house clean, and also trying to socialize outside of Discord and my computer here. So, I try being a person. Instead of just this little figment in here, but I do feel bad for, you know, neglecting you guys and not uploading for months on end. And I know I haven't made a Wolf Quest video in a year because it's the last one that YouTube said I put up, and I'm like, eep, better make one. But I'm not going to make these super long like I did the last one. I mean, I know the last one was a stream, and that's different. And the one before that was like 44 minutes. I'm not going to be making the videos that long. Because for one, I don't want to edit that much, and neither does Kari. Granted, yes, I'm paying her for that, but, you know, I'm not going to make her, you know, I'm not going to make her edit like a 4-hour video. Just, no. I do have a limit. Also, you guys, in the Discord, if you guys are in the Discord, link will be in description, FYI. If you guys are going to be in the Discord, you will see, a few new emojis pop up, courtesy of Kari. She's our official server artist. She makes all kinds of pretty stuff for us. She's made our wonderful logo. She's made my logo. And she'll be kind of making all the art that you guys see pop up. So that's kind of like my shout out to her, because she does amazing work. I love all the art she's drawn. I mean, heck, she's done personal works for me, and they're fucking beautiful. I love them. I mean, heck, one of them was my screensavers. So, but yeah, she'll be doing all the art. So, you know, if you guys really like it, you know, let her know in the Discord, give her some appreciation for what she does. See, I had a train of thought and then it derailed halfway through my sentence. Dang it. I have not changed at all, guys. I still have no train of thought because my brain is just all over the place. But, I will be making more Wolf Quest videos, definitely more Isle videos. I will be trying to stream more. I do know that I have the Subnautica Below Zero stream series going, and I have not touched that because, and the reason for that, if I've touched on this before, I don't remember, but I'm going to touch on it again for anybody new. The only reason I haven't updated that series in forever is because the game is no longer installed on my computer, because I ran into a problem back when I was streaming that, and my computer would crash randomly. I mean, and there'd be times where it would just crash every 5 minutes. Like, I'd load it back up, get everything, you know, up and running again, and then crash again. And it was and I knew what the problem was. This thing, what I had in it was old. The main problem was my graphics card. That thing was just, that thing was getting close to like 12 years old. I have a new one. So so streams are way less laggy, thank God. My recordings run a lot smoother. If you guys see any of the new videos with the arid map, I did mod the Isle. It's perfectly legal. All it is cosmetic crap. I didn't go into the files and go, ooh, I want this changed. No, it's just looks and sounds. I wanted pretty things, because I can't play Everma still. It's still really laggy for me, and I don't want to, you know, try and record and play that at the same time. That's just not going to work. It's going to piss my computer off, piss me off, annoy you guys. We're not doing it. You can see I'm trying to climb up this hill, and my mate can get up there, but I'm sliding, so get a little annoyed with that. But yeah, no, I got a new graphics card, so everything works a little better. I'm able to run all the mods I have for Legacy Isle a lot better. Well, not a lot better. I run them just fine. But yeah, I wanted to mod the Isle just because Legacy was getting fucking boring. I've been looking at the same models, listening to the same sounds, looking at the same map for, oh God, I want to say 4 years, 5 years, however long Legacy's been out. Yeah, so it was time for a change. So I did have the Arid map on, which gave me that summer Australian type of look, you know, heat, because I'm dying. It's been over 110, and I want to cry. But right now it's nice because we just got some rain, so it cooled everything off a little bit. Thank God. Anyways, but that map was making me lag really, really bad, especially when I loaded in a new area or somebody logged in or a Velo spawned. Oh, FYI, my Velos are the Troodons. They look and sound like the Troodons from Reverma. They're fucking loud. I do apologize. Trust me, they hurt my ears too, and there's not a whole lot I can do about it. I can't, like, go into the game files and just go, hey, volume down on that thing. No, can't do that. Because I don't know how, for one. Two, I'm not gonna fuck with the game like that. But anyways, yeah, so when you guys see the new Isle videos and everything, if you're wondering why it looks and sounds different, that's why I modded it, because prettiness. Kari did the same thing, and lots of other people do it. I just don't think anybody shows it off, but I mean, what the hell. I did do a stream where I kind of showcased. If you guys want to watch that, it is out on Twitch. Also, link in description. But yeah, so that's kind of all the news I have. That's kind of the big stuff. Right now, back to this, me and my mate are just kind of looking around for dens while we are doing territory. I had 3 dens in literally within sniffing distance of each other. So that's why you see me go back and forth on here, is because I'm trying to figure out which den is what. So I just go with, I started with the den I could smell, and then I went back down and did the other 2. And that kind of happens a lot in this area, because I think they just kind of threw all the dens in one spot, or roughly in the same area. That way you don't have to go too far, which is nice. If I ever have to do a den move, I can easily just go, you know, 10 feet, not 10 feet, like I can go like, you know, 30, 40, 50 feet, like in one direction, and there's another den. So that way the pups don't have to travel as far. The pups also have a new mechanic. They will do a chase, and I kind of like that they did this, because the pups will get carried away occasionally, and they'll go wander off and get lost. But if they do it, which, you know, okay, yeah, a little bit of inconvenient, because now I gotta go find the damn pup. But once they get lost, it expands their known world, so they are less likely to get lost. So no more of your pup walking 5 feet from the den and going, I can't find home. They do that once, you bring them back, and then the pup can go a little further and explore more. Your more bold pups, obviously, are going to be the ones doing this more often, so. But, aside from that, I don't think there's anything else I need to touch up on. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of jump ahead a bit while me and my mate finish up this territory nonsense, and we will be right back. Okay, guys, so we're getting close to being done with territory. I'm on my last 2 hexes. You will see that me and Baldur come up across a small elk herd. I mean, this is tiny for an elk herd. Like, I think the winter's been extremely hard on these guys. I literally only see the 1 calf, so, yeah, lunch, because me and Baldur are pretty hungry. We're also tired, so I'm actually surprised we didn't take a whole lot of damage from this, but, you know, then again, me and Baldur, Megara and Baldur aren't exactly pushovers. They're not lightweights. Baldur especially, he's got some muscle in them jaws. He can take he can take chunks off health quite easily, so. Ta-da! We have food! A little bit of food for when we get the puppies. So, for those joining this series, I, welcome. For those joining YouTube, welcome. So this is my Legacy of the Gods series. We are on the third wolf. Oh my god. Third wolf for this series. My other two haven't exactly gone well. They died kind of early in the series, which is why we're on a third one already, even though the series is so young. Megara is sister to Orion, and she took over the mantle of kind of family leader and the one that carry on the family legacy after Orion got killed. I'll be dead honest, I don't quite remember how. I'm 99% sure Bear, because that's how Dad died. Oh wait, hold on, was Dad Orion? No. No, see, now I'm overthinking. Orion was the brother, and Dad was Hermes. Hermes! That was my first wolf with this series, and yeah. He died defending his pups from a bear, and Orion kind of followed suit, if you will. Actually, Orion didn't even get pups. Wait, am I remembering that right? I don't think Orion had pups. He didn't get a chance to. I think they were fighting over a carcass or something or other. But yeah, bear. We have a bear curse in this pack, and hopefully Megara can break that. Hopefully no bears this run, or at least no death by bear. Please God, no. But yeah, so the theme with this pack is all, you know, gods, goddesses. It can be from Norse mythology, Greek, Egyptian. I'll go Celtic if I need to. Although something tells me once I start getting into Egyptian god names, we're not going to have a problem, because holy shit, they had like 200. I'm not kidding, I had to look that up. Like, how many gods and goddesses did the Egyptians have? 200! Egypt, the fuck. I could probably name like 5. But yeah, for the most part, I'll try and stick to just Greek and Norse, because those are my two that I know very well. Well, not very well, but well enough to where I'm like, we're okay with it. But yeah, we're just finishing up territory. I believe this is the last hex from what I saw. And then it is on to choosing a den site. Now, I did find a den that I really, really like. So with me, I tend to do more open dens. That's just me. Granted, I do also try to play into the wolf. You know, and their personality, their backstory, and all of that. So, given the history of the bear curse that we have in this pack, I felt Megara needed a more open den so she can see her enemies coming. Which, honestly, I prefer those anyways, because I like seeing anything that's going to come and attack my kids. Like, you keep your paws off the pups. So you see me kind of just beeline for this den, because it was perfect. And see, I don't do that big of a territory for Megara. Excuse me. You know, like I said, they're just starting out. They're trying to get the pack numbers up, but they don't want to bite off more than they can chew. So the way the game works is, if you have 15 hexes above 50%, and you have 4 dens discovered, you can move on to the quest that I'm on now, which is pick a den. Sorry, I did hit my mic But what I have for Megara right now is 18. I'm just 3 over, which is nothing terrible. I do think I found every den I could inside my area. So, woohoo, cool. But yeah, it's this fallen tree here. It's, and as you can see, there's not a whole lot around it. Which I like. You know, I can see, you know, predators coming from a good distance away. I even have a little overlook area right here that you can see Megara and Baldur kind of checking out. You know, and it's not like it's going to be hard for me to spot the pups if they do wander off. You know, it's kind of like the perfect location for what I feel Megara would want. So we're going to go ahead and choose this den. And that's just me kind of reading what it says, even though I've read it before. So it's just basically saying, you know, I'm going to be more prone to eagle attacks, but cougars and bears will have kind of less areas to hide. I do pause here because I'm trying to think of a name for the den. And I came up with one that was, that kind of leaned towards a goddess. So Athena, she was known for being a hunter and strategist. So I felt like since it's kind of this fallen tree here, and if I did spell her name wrong, I do apologize. I try my best. But I felt like her having like this kind of fallen over tree, it kind of felt like it leaned towards her. So Athena's Hollow is what this den is going to be called. And we move on to, you know, my age perks. Looking at her stats, I felt like, you know, obviously fun parent. It makes it so easy to keep pack affinity up, because that's usually a problem I have. I usually will lean towards, you know, fun parent and youthful prowess, but I felt like with Megara, we get a chance of having a larger litter of pups the next year, and I don't think Megara is kind of up for that, especially given her family history. So I steer clear of, I don't choose the youthful prowess, not this round anyways. We'll see, maybe next year. But I do want her to be a little faster and a little stronger, given the terrain we're in. It would make more sense. Plus her strength is kind of crappy. I think she got that from her mom. But that's what the age perks we're going to go with. And then we get our little nuggets. Look at the little babies. And we get 5. We get 5 little ones. So, usually it takes me a hot second to do names, but I kind of just go right off the bat with these. I'm sorry? Oh, Nutsy. I'm sitting here like, what do I hear in the background? It's Nutsy. Go to bed, turtle. Silly turtle. But yeah, I mean, you'll see me sit here and hesitate for a few seconds on some of these names. I do end up naming one of the boys after her brother. I felt like he needed kind of a tribute, and you know, kind of like, you know, he's still with us, you know, kind of carry that on. So also, you gotta have Thor and Loki. I mean, come on, like I wasn't gonna do that for 2 boys if I got that. But yay, Megara has pups, and here they come. So this is that new animation that I was telling you guys about, where they come stumbling out of the den. I mean, just look at them. They don't quite know how to use the legs yet, so they're kind of wobbly, they're a little stumbly, a little slow. But they're so freaking cute. Like, I want to just squish them. They're so cute. I will say this, do not go out in the wild and pick up a wolf pup. Mom will eat you. Just don't do that. Oh my god, look at him! Look at Thor! He comes right up to me. Ah! I'm actually trying not to be loud. one, because it's late, two, my throat. His little hops. Okay. So I get up and we do a quick howl because the puppies do a howl. But that's that pack howling that I was telling you guys about. Alright, time to feed. We gotta feed the little ones. Okay. I do apologize, guys. But yeah, we're gonna get these little guys all fed, get them kind of fattened up. Well, yeah, gotta fatten them up because they gotta get to 15 pounds. It's gonna be a long spring. But I have 5 little ones. We're very happy. Megra is happy mom. Ooh, that's a really good view. Yeah, we're gonna take a picture. We're gonna just take a picture. Wait, where's oh, there he is. Okay, he blended in next to Thor there for a second, so I'm like, I'm missing a puppy. But there we go. Got a little screenshot. And this game looks so pretty. I do have my graphics up a bit from the last time I played because new graphics card, I'm able to handle a little more, so that's why things look a little more detailed. Oh, they're so freaking cute. I have like 5. Ah. See, thank God I don't have 7. I honestly think Megara would feel overwhelmed. 5 is like perfect. It's not too small of a litter, but it's not too damn big either. Which, mind you, it's 2 more pups, but 2 more pups is a lot. I've dealt with 7 litters. My one wolf Gravel, when he was alive, he did... And literally almost every single litter was like 6 or 7 pups. The smallest was 5 pups. And that was ridiculous. If you guys do notice the weight on little Orion, he's my runt. 3.8 pounds. Fuck. That's gonna make things tricky later on down the road. When it comes time to, like, when it gets closer to summertime and all of that, because everything's gonna be on him. We're gonna wait on him for pretty much everything. Aww. He's eating really good though, so good sign. Maybe he'll bulk up. You know, he might be tiny now, but he might bulk up pretty quick. So hopefully Megara and Baldur aren't waiting, you know, eons for this little pup. Yeah, see what I mean? He's just inhaling food. So I like that. He's a glutton. I like when my runts are gluttons because that means they have like a strong will to live. And I like that in my pups. Little Loki, he's my only really bright brown pup. He's my red one. And then little Fig, she's kind of a sandy color. And Baldur's like, I'm gonna just sit over here and sunbathe while you take care of them. Thor, goddamn, I just noticed he's 6 pounds at birth. What the fuck? Thor, why are you so big? You know, that makes sense. That makes sense. Thor was a big lad in fucking mythology. But alrighty, guys, that is... What the fucking hell? That is gonna do it for this video. Sorry, I just got startled because something hit the side of my house. Yeah, so on that note, we're done. That is gonna be it for this video. I hope to see you guys again soon. And we'll get back to Megara and her 5 wee little ones. Bye!